Hello everyone. I want to show you my way of mixing up some of the Repashy foods. I kind of like them, but I probably do them a little differently than a lot of people do. I start off with a quart bag and write down which one it is and the date. I'm going to store it in the freezer, and then I just break off however much I want. Take a container. Now, one of the first things to think about on Repashy food is that if you're feeding fry, it is not necessary to do anything. Let me show you here. You see that on the end of my finger? You've got an unbelievably fine powdered food. Read the back to see what the ingredients are, and it's like you've got an outstanding food for your baby fish. It'll float on the top. As it slowly absorbs water, it'll start to sink. Perfect for your little fish to be eating on. As they get older, I like to mix it up and make something. I'll take the entire container, little bag, and it says in the directions to 1 part this to 2 to 3 parts water. This is roughly that amount of water, and it's been in the microwave. So it was boiling when we started this. And it goes. Then I just get a spoon and stir. I try and use a good sized container here because it's just easier to mix if you keep it spread out good. If you make this, be aware that when you add the water and start stirring, it smells pretty bad. Fish don't seem to matter, but then the fish don't eat it when it's hot. They don't have to smell it either. But it's pretty nasty when it's first put together. But what powdered food wouldn't be? So this one's going together. Of course, I'm a little bit short of water. I need a little bit more water. As you can see, it's a little too dry. So we're going to add a little bit more water. It's always best to be a little dry because it's easier to add more water. It's really hard unless you have another container to add more powder. You've only got one, and so then I mix this up until it's kind of a heavy paste like this. And then I try and work it all the way down to the bottom down here. Stir it all up. I don't know how well I can do this with the thought of the camera at the same time. But here it goes. This is a really easy task with 3 hands. So in it goes. Okay. Now I have it all in here, I'm going to smash it out. Spread it out till it's a nice thin layer. Then I'm going to seal it up. Remember, on this side I put what it was. It's Spawn and Grow. Made it on August 9th. You got a nice thin layer of it here. Now I'm going to go put these 2 bags in the freezer. I'll show you what they look like in about a half hour. I went down, checked my supply of these things, and I found that I have a meat pie, so I can make up another one. Haven't even cleaned out the bowl here from the Spawn and Grow. That beep beep you just heard was my water boiling in the microwave. So in goes my entire container here. I particularly like the meat pie. It's the one with a picture of an L10A red lizard on it. And I have found that my L10A red lizards really like the meat pie, so I guess that's why they put that picture on there. So I've added my water, my boiling water. Now I start stirring. Went down and got another quart bag. Got it labeled. It says meat pie, August 9th. Doesn't take long to stir this stuff up. Cleanup is not bad either. I like it really dry. You can make it wetter if you want. Maybe because I freeze it and I break it off, I like it dry that way. So, but you can see here I am now. And it all moved down to the bottom. This meat pie one is one I use a lot as just the dry powder without gelling it up. It works well with the L10A red lizard fry. My ancestors fry like it. And I find that almost all of my corridors, when I have corridors fry, I usually find they like it also. See if I get lucky and I can do this again and keep it off the counter. Getting close, maybe. So it makes a really good powder. Mix the powder, and at the same time that you're giving them either microworms or baby brine shrimp, paramecium, whatever your other food is, gets them used to eating both. And then when they get older and you're giving them this prepared stuff that's bigger pieces, they'll take right to it because they're used to eating it as a powder. And then again, I flatten this out. Still pretty hot. This will make easy to break off when it's frozen. You just snap off a piece that you want. Alright, so there's my third one, ready for the freezer. And I'll show you it in a little while. Alright, they've been in the freezer for about 2 hours. As you can see, there's my meat pie. Nice thin slice. And then what you do when you want some is you just break a piece off, open it up, and pull the piece out. Very, very easy to feed. There's my Spawn and Grow, and my from the Catfish Convention, my CatCon special. So I'm all loaded up now with 3 big packages of this stuff frozen up, and the fish will be enjoying this for a good little while. So feel free to take some of the Repashy stuff, and if you don't like the different ways people do it, try this way. It's pretty simple, very, very easy then to feed. Just break off a piece and it's ready to plop in the tank. Whatever size piece you need, just break it off. Makes a very nice food, stays on the bottom, doesn't cloud up real bad. I still use my frozen foods and my live foods, but I like these for the plecos and the catfish especially. And the tanks with the middle-sized fry that seem to reach that stage where they just stop growing, having something available to eat just about all the time helps shorten that time period. So again, this is the Repashy mix it up and freeze it up foods. Thank you for watching.